I'd like to talk about intuitive healings. I've been doing long distance healing for as many years as I've been doing Reiki, so 2005. I offer intuitive healings as part of my services, but sometimes it's hard for people to wrap their head around not being touched and still receiving something. So I just want to talk about the different energies that we encounter all the time and maybe becoming a bit more familiar with that energy. I'm sure you've walked into a party or some type of function and you could feel in the air that maybe something was happening and you didn't know quite what you walked into. You've probably also walked in somewhere and you could feel people were having such a great time and you just knew it was going to be a fun night. So those are energies that you can feel. Nobody had to touch you, you just gained that information. Energy is like that. You could walk into a grocery store, or you could walk into the bank or somewhere else, and maybe you suddenly feel full of sadness and you're not sure why all of a sudden you feel this way. This is not really your energy you're feeling. It could be energy of somebody who's there, one of the employees or somebody who's still there, or it could even be energy that's been left behind. So energy can move in many different ways, and you can connect with energy in many different ways. You can have energy lodged in your body, and it'll show up years later during a treatment. And that's the type of work that I do. Is I like to help people release the traumas and triggers that stay trapped in their body for a long period of time. So what I'd like to do today with you, if you're open, please join me. I'm going to just do a few minutes of working on your nervous system, just to calm things down. We've all had a lot of changes over the last very short period of time. Everyone's change is different. But if you just want to sit for a minute or listen to this later, just see if you can feel something. And if you can't feel anything, it doesn't mean that you're not feeling it or receiving it. It just means you're not sensitive to it yet. And it's like any relationship, we have to kind of gain an understanding or a confidence around where the relationship is headed, and how much we open up to it depends on how comfortable we feel with it. And to get comfortable with different energies can be kind of the same way. So I'm just going to, you can see maybe I'm using my hands right now. I'm just sending healing to whoever wants to receive it. I'm working at the solar plexus. That's where we carry our power. That's where we lose our power. And that's our third chakra. Typically, it sits right in between the rib cage. And it can get very, very tight in there. People with digestive problems, gallbladder problems, kidney, stomach, all those issues sit in that area of the body. So as I do this work, I start off by saying an invocation, so it's like a prayer, so I can connect with Source and with whoever I'm working on, in this case, you. And I know there's a lot of you, and you're going, hey, I'm not the only you, but I've used the word you to connect with you. When I work with my clients, I say their name specifically. You might feel different things fluttering within your body. For me, I've just felt a huge change, like things are softening in their solar plexus. There's a bit of a flutter more in the heart chakra area, so the nervous system is calming down, but it's just also moving a little bit. So I'm just going to move into the heart center to try and calm and balance the two areas. As I do this work, I am a Reiki master, so I always use my Reiki and my Reiki symbols, but I'm also a cranial sacral practitioner, a visceral manipulation practitioner, and I do brain therapy. So I'm using all of my therapies all the time. I'm also taking shamanic healing, so that comes into play. And as I'm working, I feel a lot of pressure in the heart area. It's almost like a racing heart. And some of you might be feeling something very different than what I'm describing. But it's about really connecting in and recognizing what you're feeling and where you're feeling it. And this body awareness can help us on so many levels. Being aware of what's going on within you is the beginning to finding out the answers on how to help heal your body or connect with the emotion that's attached to maybe a physical pain or a tightness, or can connect you between the body part or organ and your brain. If your brain is always thinking about a certain thing and a certain part of your body is constantly sore, my guess is you're putting all that emotion into that area of your body. And this work helps release all of that from that area. So now I'm moving more out of the heart center and more into the C-spine, uh, the lower part of your neck. And when I do the visceral work and balance the nervous system, which I mean I can do on your body, but I can do off your body. I work at the crown chakra and go all the way down to the solar plexus and unwind the nervous system that way. So right now it seems that I'm working in reverse. And that's fine. We'll go up and then maybe we go back down. That's one thing about doing this work is I never know where I'm going and I don't know how it's helping you because I'm not speaking with you. But I do know whoever is watching this, which includes you, this is the perfect treatment for you because it's always about the invocation, which sets everything up and makes the treatment all about you and your higher power, knowing exactly what you need. So you might want to take a big breath in right now and big breath out, just releasing what you no longer need, getting rid of some of the stress and strain across the shoulders and the upper back right now. And I can feel the tension in the nervous system. And for me, when I feel connected to the nervous system, it's like a tingling, like when you hit your funny bone, that I know that I'm connected into the nervous system. So just continue breathing in and out. Maybe relaxing your shoulders now. Maybe you've had a big breath and you're shedding some of that stress you've been carrying around. Maybe you're feeling a little heavier in the chair that you're sitting in, or the the couch or the bed that you're on. You might just notice your whole body is just sinking into wherever you are. Now we're up in the throat, relaxing the throat chakra. You might feel like your brain has kind of gone a little numb at this point. You can't think of anything. You're just so relaxed and releasing. Breathing in and breathing out. And just stretching the energy out now. So that was probably about 8 minutes worth of work. The sessions I offer last 1 hour. We can do them through Zoom or FaceTime. I also can just do them and send you notes or talk to you after the fact if you want to just lay down and relax during the session. There's many different ways to do it. And the great thing about this is you can be anywhere in the world and I can work on you, which is just so lovely for me to be able to reach out to so many more people than the traditional way of healing. So just releasing stuff out of your head now. You might feel like some of your senses are coming more alive. I don't know if it'll be your taste buds or maybe your sense of smell, your hearing. Maybe it's your intuition. It's just going to be a little bit sharper than it was before this treatment. So just enjoy breathing in and breathing out. Yeah, there you go. Very nice. And just opening up the throat chakra. Grounding down, opening up. Connecting you to spirit. And then just moving through the aura layers, just clearing that as I move out and away from you. Taking a big breath, relaxing. And I'll just cut my cord so that I'm separated from your energy and you don't take me along with you for the rest of the day. So you can find out more information about all my services beyond my intuitive healing on my website at www.tracymakarenko.com. There's also, if you haven't been on my website, there is a free opt-in. It's a guided visualization that will take you through to answer a question or something you're struggling with. It's a really powerful visualization. So if you haven't been over there on my website, opt in, get that meditation, and let me know how it goes.